I made 100 cosplays and now I will do battle royale to figure out which one is the best. Or at least I would say that if I was Mr. Beast of cosplay world. Unfortunately, it's just me. I only made one cosplay last year. It's been in storage for 1 year and I need to figure out what state it's in, because this Friday, which means 4 days later, I need to wear it. I have no idea what the state it's in. I think I'll need to do resprays, cleans, all that stuff, so let's figure out. It's somewhere in these boxes and there's not much time and it's evening, and let's go. Wigs, Denji wig and power wig, which is actually heavy. The whole thing with Denji is that obviously he's a chainsaw man, so he gets bloody all the time from all the demons and from himself, so I need to kinda update the blood situation in here because clearly looks seasoned. More painting needs to be done sometime soon. I have 2 shirts and I'm going there for 2 days. They are a bit wrinkly, so I need to iron them. Ew. Power! Obviously it goes like... Anyway, you will see, you will see. Last time, when I was making cosplay and I was supposed to make video, I still haven't edited it from last year. But I also didn't take any proper photos. I have few selfies, but that's about it. Hopefully this time will be a bit better. Hopefully. Shoes that are for some reason yellowing. I mean, I spray painted, to be honest, these. But I might do a coat of paint, hand paint, and that's it. In general, it's probably better than I expected. I mean, the whole thing. But tomorrow will be busy. Day after tomorrow probably is. Anyway. First order of business, de-wrinkle everything. One thing is nice and clean, nice and, dare I say, nice and smooth. Devil hunting is bloody job. This is my first wig, which I cut myself. It looks awful. So I had the second one. It's supposed to be correct Denji one. I had it almost for a year and it's not open, so let's see how it actually looks like. It still has the packaging. To be honest, I'm not planning on putting it on at the moment, just yet. Bit of styling and should be fine, but I need to wash it because I know you get rash if you don't wash the brand new wig, so let's get to it. Because you don't know. Okay, so actually this wig is slightly small and it's kind of sliding off my head. Hopefully that will be fine with a bit of styling. Do I look like a Denji? I think the wig is big enough to cover my head, and I'll just spray a bit of thingy, and I mean even without spray it's probably fine, but First order of business is actually to mix some sort of paint that looks somewhat like blood and not to dilute it too much as well, which is the hard part, making sure that it's actually somewhat right consistency to splatter but still keep it kinda not too diluted. That kind of already looks kind of decent. Should I add a bit more white to it? Yeah, now it looks... It has that weird, I don't even know what sort of color, but definitely helps. Tiny bit of water. Maybe even too much. Trick to all of this is to make sure that it doesn't look like it was brushed with a paintbrush, and this area kinda looks like it slightly. For example, this one doesn't, because it has some sort of random splattering, and if you look closely, all of the brushed areas, for example like here, has the very big kind of chunks of, well, areas of being colored, while there should be just random splattering. But because I'm just essentially adding extra layer on top just to make it pop a bit more, it looks fine because there's some old splattering in here, so it doesn't look too out of the ordinary. I'm keeping this next to it so I would have a reference for a somewhat okay color. Let's do it the hard way. Just typical chainsaw mat and things. Getting bloody hands, bloody cuffed, it's just, you know, typical stuff. I mean, look, when your hands turn into chainsaws, when your head turns into chainsaw, stuff just gets everywhere. The amount of vinegar I use to wash all that blood when I turn into chainsaw is just incredible. I mean, basically I'm the only one that's holding the economy of vinegar production. I actually decided not to repaint these because, sure, they are kind of yellowing, but it's kind of good enough. There's a saying that if your cosplay looks good enough 2 meters away, it's fine. And my vision, it's alright. I just need to put the insoles in because whole day on your feet really kills, especially with these like cheap Primark sneakers. So kind of premium insoles, shoelaces, and should be good to go. Now let's dress up and head to Comic-Con. Man, I just want to touch some boobs.